Hey everybody, it's Nikki with Nicnacknits. Today is November 14th. It's a Thursday. I'm so sorry it's been 2 months since I podcasted last, but it's been a really busy 2 months, and I'll get to that at the end. But I'm coming from Berlin, Wisconsin, where I live with my husband, my stepson, and my grandmother, and our one dog, Cooper. You might hear him. He's not used to me recording anymore, so he might just get crazy because he thinks I'm talking to somebody and he can't see them. So just a heads up, I'll try to pause while he does that if he does. Let's see. Let's go right into administration. My knit-alongs, where you can find me. So you can find me over on Instagram as Nicnacknits. You can find me on Ravelry as Nikki, Nicci 52879. You can find the podcasting group at Nicnacknits Podcast. And at Facebook, it's Nicnacknits also. Losing my voice. Sorry about that. I have the Scrappy Along that goes till December 31st. I did pull names for quarterly. And for Scrappy, it was number 65. I gotta read my notes, guys. Sorry. Joanne MVA. I'll put it down at the bottom. And that was Joan from Florida. So if you can get in contact with me, and I will get you out a prize. Then I have my gnome knit along going on with ArkansasYarnCo. I'm co-hosting with her. It's running through March. So you still have time to get on that one. And the quarterly prize winner for that one was number 9. And that's Cindy Orton. But her post number 9 was Orton 8292. And that's Cindy from Arkansas. So Cindy, send me a message on Ravelry. Let me know you've seen this and I can get you out something in the mail. And then I have my Lisa Mutch knit along going on for the year. And the quarterly prize winner on that Cal was number 5, Shirley Knits 123. And that's Shirley from Virginia. And you are very lucky. Shirley wins a lot on other podcasts I've seen. And we always say that she's very lucky on that one. So Shirley, if you reach out to me, let me know you saw this and I can get your prize out in the mail to you as well. Those are all... I'm making sure. Oh, no, there's Sock It To Me. And my prize winner for September and October Sock It To Me was number 22. I'm going to flash her name at the bottom, but it's RABORCHIDS, Jessica from California. So again, if you just reach out to me on Ravelry, and I'll get that prize out to you. Sock It To Me for November and December. So get those entries in. Remember, if it's one sock, you can enter just one sock as long as it's an adult sock. Shorties count. And if you get the whole pair done in that time, take a picture with both of them. You can enter twice. There's been a lot of people doing socks lately, so I'm happy to see that. Anything scrappy, of course, for my Scrappy Along. For the gnomes, anything gnome. Sorry about that. And Lisa Mutch, any of her designs. She has a bunch of hats, shawls, a couple pairs of socks, and a slipper pair. So go check her out. And then coming up, 2020, I'm going to switch off of Lisa and I'm going to go to Stephen West because I just bought his brand new book, you guys, when I was down in Arkansas. And I wanted all of them. So for next year, that's who I'm going to focus on as my designer. I'll still be doing the Sock It To Me next year and probably still do the Scrappy because I like scrappy projects. So and now into finished objects. I have a lot because I've been gone for 2 months. So let's see. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to start with the charity hats first. So there's these 3 are basically the same. Oh, and this one. So there's 4. And here's another 3. And these will all be going out to Comforting Crafts in Illinois. There's a purple guy. And I was just using up scraps on them. Nice little fall one. They're so tiny, but I know babies come in all sizes. I think when I counted them last, there's 3 purples. And then I got a range of colors, different sizes. These 3. This little guy. That one. Those 2. This is like one of my favorite, the grays. This one and this one. And then I have some more. They just hadn't been put in the box for mailing yet. Lots of purple to remind parents not to shake the babies. So then I have one child hat, adult hat for charity. So there's 39 altogether. So hopefully I can get out a couple more before December. Get in the box for them. So that was all the hats. I try to set those to the side. And then next, so I did finish, I did finish a couple shawls. The Cheri Chevron, which I'll post a picture right here or somewhere, that I left down in Arkansas when I was there in October. And then I also finished a Lisa Mutch, came out with Embers shawl. And I have the colors that I used in that shawl, but the shawl already went down to ArkansasYarnCo. So this was the main body color, which was chai tea. Then a pop of color was I forgot the name of this, you guys. Oh, Rumpelstiltskin. And then I did pumpkin pie. This is all on her DK plush base. Then I did her tonal Into the Woods. And the 5th color was Espresso Bean. So it was really gorgeous. Again, I'll pop a picture of that shawl too up. And then I finished, like I was saying, the Lisa Mutch. This is also Lisa Mutch, and this one is her. I'm holding it wrong. Auspice. Oop. I have not blocked this one yet, so it'll grow. But this is at the end. And this colorway is from Knit Style, and it was her Kingdom of Hearts. This is actually a Christmas present for my cousin Courtney. So now that I've shown it, I will block it and wrap it and get it ready to go down to Oklahoma. And then I finished the Mammoth shawl that I started last November for my grandmother for her 85th birthday this year. And this was Sugarwheel. From Hobby Lobby. And I'm trying to remember if I had wrote down. Yeah, I didn't have the ball band anymore to write down the colorway. It was 2 years ago's colorways, so I'm pretty sure they don't have them anymore. But she wanted something bright, and Cheri, she said when I asked her if I should make her a shawl. So I made this for her, and then I got it done about 2 weeks before her birthday, and everybody kept telling me just to give it to her, so I did, and she really enjoyed it. I'll put a picture of her wearing it up also at the end or right here. And then while I was down in Arkansas, I had a customer who I normally knit gifts for her family for her every year, and she needed 4 hats because the family just had a baby and they wanted to take family pictures outside, and she wanted a red, and so I got this, and it's not showing up true to color, guys. But I do have 2 of these hats done, and this is the Easy Peasy by TinCan Knits, the baby, the small adult. I have the medium adult on my needles now, and then I will be making a large adult. So those are my hats, all finished. And then I was late on board, but the end of August, I started knitting the dishcloth challenge. So I had 4 last time I podcasted, and now I have I think I brought up all of them. I'm up to 20. So I did a half and half one. This one I just finished the other day. I have 3 and this green. All these that I'm showing you right now are all, I love this cotton from Hobby Lobby. Then I did some crocheted ones. So I did this one, these 2, this fun one, 2 more green ones. Then I crocheted this one, and this is a Lillian cream. And then some more Lillian cream I was trying to use up. I was the brown, and then got to the end and I didn't have enough, so I just pulled out another one. And then I made 2 more with that color. And I have more of that. It was a cone. I just, after 3, I got bored, so I pulled a different color out. And that leads us right into oh, I know what I also forgot to tell you. I finished the Shruggagin. And then while I was down in Arkansas, that was actually for Lori, a birthday present for her. So I will pop a picture of her wearing it. And she absolutely loved it. And it was a fun knit. It was just the ribbing. The ribbing got the best of me at the end. But I did finish all the inches of it. So moving into what's on my needles, I guess, whips. This is my new dishcloth. And again, it is the Hobby Lobby. And this is just like a speckled one. I don't even... Christmas. So, getting in the spirit of Christmas, because I think we're now down... yesterday was 6 weeks till Christmas Day, exactly. If you follow me anywhere, you know I'm a huge Christmas fanatic. Let's go with this whip, seeing it's sitting out. I started the weekender, I want to say all I did was cast it on last time you saw it on the back ribbing, and I have my marker there. Sorry for the needles clanking, guys. But here's where I was last time at that yellow star. So I got the front and joined them. I'll turn it the right way, because if you don't know about the weekender, you knit it inside out, because most of us like to knit more than we do purl, so at least I do. And then I'll show guys, I just love that one line down. This is the back, this is the front. I added about 2.5 inches to my back and about 1 inch to my front. I'm using Red Heart Mexicana, and I couldn't be happier. So there's that. And living in my bag, my minion bag from Nicnacknits. This is my large bag. The snaps, I haven't used it a whole bunch. Oh no, yeah, there it goes. This is my worsted weight boxy. And this hadn't been on the needles last time. So the mohair was mohair my husband bought me the first year, the part of the first year I was knitting for my birthday. And it's a thicker mohair. And that comes from Utopia here in Wisconsin. And then my blue was dyed for me as a gift, so from a dear friend. And of course, I basically only use Chagu, except for with the dishcloths. I use my the old pair that I started to learn how to knit on 10 years ago. My straight needles. Just close this up so the dog can't get in it, because he really likes the smell of mohair for some reason. Leaving in my owl bag, clear pocket. These will be coming to the shop soon. I took out my bits and bobs, and I took out my Northeasterly knit blanket, and I reclaimed my yarn, and I am now making the crocheted version of the Northeasterly, because I just wanted something different. It's rolling right now, but so I'm on my second color. So, and I just love it. I am using an E. So I have this huge color ball, and I've got 2 more like this. One of them though is going to be a future cast on for a scrappy sweater on December 1st. And then when I was down in Arkansas, Tara had a trunk show at the same time for Mitchell's Creation as I did down there. So I had to get some of her yarn. And I'm doing toe up for the first time ever, you guys. And it's actually, well, this is my second time. My first attempt failed. I never got past the toe. I took it back out and did my DPNs. So this is Tara's DK sock base. I'm trying to get the tags, guys. So this one here is Nude Gat on her 75 merino, 25 nylon, and it's 100 grams, 245 yards. and it's Perish Lines. And then this up here is her Zombie Butterfly on the same exact base, and I'm loving this. This is the Maybe Baby Socks by Cozy Ups. You guys, I'm so excited for these socks. They're looking like socks, and I'm not ready to pull out my hair while working on them. All right. Then in my hobo bag from Nicnacknits, I casted on the Droplet Caplet. On itty bitty needles. But this gorgeous red that matches a dress that I'm going to be wearing. So there's that. And this is on her Sport plush, and that's ArkansasYarnCo. It's so soft. I had never worked with Sport before. Besides baby garments, I guess that's considered Sport also, but from an indie dyer. And then last but not least, because I have way more whips on my needles than this, these are just what I've been working on lately. I was doing Stephen West's MCal. I'm in the middle of the row. Sorry, guys. The Star Flake. I can't figure out what's going on here. There we go. And that's pumpkin pie and whipped cream on Super Sparkle from ArkansasYarnCo. I do not have the tags in here because it was a kit, so the rest of the kit is downstairs waiting for me to finish that part. I am still on clue. I'm on 2 or no, I'm on 2. So I still have 2 more clues to do. I'm on a mission to get my needles back. I'm trying very hard to get things off the needles. That's why you saw 3 shawls go off. I'm trying to think what else went off. But I'm trying not to put anything else on. The sweater was already on the needles, so I started that. My boxy, technically it wasn't that colors. I had a different one. I had about 5 inches. I wasn't happy with it, so I took my needles out, took the yarn back, repurposed it back into the stash, and changed over to that one. So, yeah. Hopefully next time I can podcast a little sooner and I'll have more done. All I have now for you is acquisitions. And of course I have a little bit more than normal because I was in Arkansas and for the first 2 weeks in October during my trunk show. I had a lot of fun. Got to meet a lot of nice people. So let's move right into the acquisitions, guys. So I was there through ArkansasYarnCo. Crawl. Jeez. So I received a bag. I kept staring at this yarn from Malabrigo every day while I was sitting at the trunk show. And when there was only one left, I had to get it. It was calling to me. I don't know what it's going to be yet. I love speckles. I don't knit a lot with my speckles. But I'm hoping this year to change that. I really want to work for my stash and stop purchasing. So while Tara was there the last day on the yarn crawl, I wanted to marry Mitchell's Creations with ArkansasYarnCo. And I pulled these 3. It's going to be a 3-colored something. I haven't decided what yet. This is Maple Leaf on her Super Sparkle. This is Over the Horizon Under the Moon from Mitchell's Creations. And this is You're Mine. It's not showing up true to color, but you guys, these are my ultimate colors for fall. I just love them. So that will be something. Then I was given these 3. These 2 are mohair. This is fingering. And this will be an the Ashes Shawl by Ahohi. And this is called Espresso Bean. Oh, it's coming apart. Hold on. Okay. Stacking everything up. And then I had bought these right before going down to Arkansas. So this is her Forest Floor. And this is her Mocha Latte. These 2 are actually going to be turned into the Frolicking Deer Hat. And I'm going to raffle. It's going to be in a silent auction down in, or not down, up north. They have, at my cousin's, he bought a bar and they do what's called an outhouse race. And I guess people have to make an outhouse, not a functioning one. And one guy sits in it, one guy, or lady, runs behind it, pushing it to see who can get there the fastest to the finish line. So, and all the money raised for that is for their firefighters and EMTs, and it's all volunteer up there, so all the money goes to them. So, and then last but not least, I got some minis when I was down in Arkansas. So, just random ones. So that was my haul from there. And then when I got home and I was watching Honeybee Knits Melissa, I saw that she was deciding to take a step back. I think I'm sorry. Take a step back from dyeing, and she might not dye again. I know right now she's got custom orders, what's left in the shop. So of course I had to go over and look, like we all do. And I picked up Crybaby. And I just love, you can't see the speckles. Well, there you can. But there's so many. I love this pops of purple. So I'm thinking that's going to go into a shawl. I'm not really sure yet. But that is all I've purchased, which is kind of good for 2 months. I have 2 advent calendars coming. One from ArkansasYarnCo, and then one was a friend's gift exchange where we all put our names in. Everybody got somebody different, and so I don't know who has me, but I do know that they had to be mailed out by Friday, so that should be coming soon. Other than that, for yarn and things, I have a couple things from Knit Picks coming to make stuffies for Christmas. I really want to focus on working my stash down, and so that's what I'm going to focus on, guys, and then getting everything off my needles. I think I'm down to like 32 projects, so better than the 47 I think I was at the beginning of the year. I also have four brand new, I call them nieces and nephews. They are my cousins, but because I'm an only child, technically, all my cousins' children call me Aunt Nikki. So I have 4 new ones coming in between February and April. So I'm very excited. I know for sure one is a boy, so I'm going to start making some things for him. One I'm quite certain is a little girl, but my cousin Samantha she never finds out the sex of her children, so I'm going to have to wait till she's here, or he, to make a sweater for them. But I do know if it is a little girl, I want to make mom and daughter matching prairie fire sweaters from TinCan Knits. And then, of course, Harvey and her husband, I want to make flax sweaters for. Harvey has gotten a flax sweater every year since he's been born. He turned 3 on November 9th. And he decided this year, he told me he wanted blue. So that is what color I'm going to be making him. And then a few of the barley hats, because those are the only hats he will wear, are the ones from Aunt Nikki. So, and November 9th was also my grandmother's 85th birthday. We threw a huge surprise party for her. So some of my time and efforts had been going into that for the last 2 months. My cousin and godson Matthew got married to his fiance, now wife, Sam. They have a little one on the way. His wedding was the end of September, and his reception was the end of October. And a few days prior to that, my grandmother was put in the hospital. We didn't know what was going on, so I took her to the ER. They admitted her. They ran tests. Everything was checking out normal except for some personal things. And then in the meantime, I had gotten a job outside of the house, and we soon discovered that she no longer can be left alone. So I had to leave the job. I am now home 24 hours with her for the most part. Unless somebody else is here, then I can go run errands, things like that. I actually have somebody downstairs sitting with her right now, so I can podcast. Her strength is coming back. She's getting around a lot better. For a while, she had to use a walker, which she wasn't very happy about. But I had bought some things for on the walker, so it made her feel more able to do things without somebody right there with her, so that made her happy. She has gone back to doing some knitting and crocheting herself. I do spend every waking moment with her now, and plan to for a long time, as long as I can. And every other Fridays now, I'm taking her down to my cousin Samantha's to watch Harvey for the day. And then we go to dinner as a family, and then me and her come back up. It's about a 2-hour drive there and a 2-hour drive back. So I get up at 5 a.m. to go down there so she can go to work, and I can spend the day with Harvey and Grandma. Because they are birthday buddies, and it makes Grandma happy. It makes me happy. So I'm taking a step back and doing more with the family. As I said, I was opening... You guys know I was making project bags, and I now set up my shop on Shopify, and I will put it down below. I'll try to flash it on the screen too, but it's Nicnacknitsco.myshopify.com. I have bags in there, and I also have some knitted and crocheted items, because originally that's what I had done for people. So I still have emails and texts daily for scrubbies and dishcloths, so I put those in there. More bags are coming. Like I said, right now there are a lot of bags in there. There's a lot of drawstrings. I love the drawstrings. because not only can they be used for knitting and crocheting, needlework, but they also can be used as reusable gift bags, guys. So with the Christmas season coming, I had a lady who ordered 20 of them. She had somebody embroidered each member of her family's name on them, and so she has them in a great big Rubbermaid tote, and on Christmas Day they pull their name, they unwrap it, and if they do not put the bag back in the Rubbermaid tote, they don't get a gift next year, she said, because she's done with the wrapping paper and everything. I personally use them for Harvey. I have them in my purse, my little extra small drawstrings, and my medium ones, or my extra small and my small, because I have one in there that has the great big crayons and a little notebook. So if we're out somewhere where he needs something to entertain him because they don't have anything, I have that. I have another one with his little race cars. I had one for the little girl I was watching. My niece, well, she's not just anybody. She's my great niece. On my husband's side of the family, I had her little Barbie in there and My Little Pony. So there's many uses to those bags, guys. I know everybody's trying to recycle and reuse. We also have some gift bags that will look like a traditional gift bag coming to the shop. When those do, I will actually show them on here, because if you pop out the sides, you can then turn it into kind of a knitting bag or like a lunch bag if you wanted to. It wouldn't keep anything cold, but if you just had chips or something, it'd be a great snack bag to take to the pool for the kids. I have, of course, these bags coming in, the clear drawstrings, and I have the hobo bags coming in, and these have pockets on the inside. These fit a lot, guys. There's the pocket there on this one. Some of them I have two, and that's what I'm going to do, one on either side. But inside here, you can't even see it. I have all 4 balls of yarn in there, and I still have plenty of room for my project. And then again, I have the larger size window bags coming, and then a smaller size. So go over, check it out. Any questions, please let me know. I do custom orders. Orders go out in the same fashion as they come in. So first come, first serve. Again, if there's anything you guys have questions on, just shoot me an email or a message on Ravelry or Instagram, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. I'm hoping to record at least every other week, hopefully once a week. That's what I'd like to do. It just depends on family, guys. I'm sorry that this has been so long, but I hope you all understand and have a great day. And if I don't talk to you in the next 2 weeks, happy Thanksgiving.